Welcome to Corporate Bhagavad Gita. The phrase on my screen, you can chant with me. Om Jnana Jana Shalakaya Chakshuranmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Padamahyam Dadati Swatanjali Vandeham Shri Guru Shuktapadagamanam Shri Gurun Vaishnavansha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatamvitam Tam Sajivam साद्वैतम सावधूतम परिजन सहितम कृष्ण चैतन्य देवम श्री राधा कृष्ण पदान सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीन बंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विश्वभानु सुदेवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिय जय श्री वांछाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिंधु भैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So welcome to Corporate Bhagavad Gita. We are reading from the 18th chapter and the 78th verse we will do. So just a small recap. Arjuna said to Krishna, I will do as you say. Karishya vachana tava. Krishna says, Yatha ichchisi tatha kuru. Do whatever you think, deliberate on this knowledge that I have given, and do whatever you think. And Arjuna says, I have remembered all this knowledge. My illusion is removed. Now I will do what you are telling me to do. Okay, now I'll do what you are telling me to do. So that is Arjuna. And then Sanjaya speaks. He says, um, I'm feeling very happy to hear this whole conversation between Krishna and Arjuna. Romancha. My hair is standing on end. There is awe, there is happiness, there is joy. And he says, by the mercy of my Guru, Vyastev, I am able to hear all this and I am able to have a live telecast, a live view of the whole Mahabharata also. And then he says, whenever I remember these wonderful dialogues, I become thrilled at every moment. And I remember the wonderful form of Krishna, that is the Virat Rupa form, the Adbhuta form. I think the word Adbhuta is used here. Uh, Rupam Adbhutam. Ati Adbhutam. Oh, okay. Ati Adbhutam. Greatly wonderful. So whenever Ati Adbhutam is used, now that refers to the Virat Rupa. Let's see. Virat Rupa. We have some picture. Okay, Virat Rupa picture we don't have, but the internet is full of that. Virat Rupa. Yeah. So here, watching this Virat Rupa, this is pretty nice. You know, it's a pretty nice. Somewhere this temple is there, I think, in Bangalore. So seeing this Virat Rupa of Krishna, he's saying Ati Adbhuta, greatly wonderful. It has both things, beauty and horror, everything in this one form. So he's saying that, remembering that I am Rishyami Puna. Rishyami, I'm enjoying all that. Now, one of the great verses of Bhagavad Gita, many people remember this verse. Apart from, there are many famous verses apart from, like the Karmanye Vidhivaraste Ma Kadeshu Kadachana, or that verse, Sarvadharma Parityajya, that verse, and then this verse, Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna Yatra Partha Dhanudharaha Tatra Shri Vijayor Bhutir Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutir Dhruva Nitir Matir Mama. Mati means my opinion. Mama means my. My opinion is that wherever there is this Yogeshwara Krishna, wherever there is Krishna who is Yoga Ishvara, all the yogis, he is the Ishvara of all the yogis. Yatra Partho Dhanurdaraha. Wherever the Parth is the friend of Krishna, Dhanurdaraha, he is holding the Gandiva bow in his hand. Wherever these two are, there will be Shri. Shri means opulence. Vijaya, there will be victory. Bhutir, extraordinary power. Dhruva, Nitir, morality, the topmost morality will be there. The topmost morality will be there. So if I ask you this question, why do you think Sanjay is saying that there will be great opulence, victory, extraordinary power, and morality wherever Krishna and Arjuna is there? Why do you think he says? What do you think are the points that make him to tell that um, make him to tell that sorry make him to tell this two three points. What are your thoughts? Any thoughts? Hmm?
Prabhu, actually, he explains what is dharma.
Yes, Bhagavad Gita explains what is dharma.
What
Yes,
is the right thing to do?
right thing to do. And Krishna says in multiple levels actually. First thing
Mm.
is he says you are from a family of great warriors. You know, you should keep up that reputation, and you should fight. Should not say I don't want to fight. Right?
Yes.
Then second he says um, if you fight, you will go to the higher planets. So there is no loss. You may go to the higher planets like Swargaloka. You'll get more enjoyment over there. Third, he says you have to fight because that is your duty. Duty is more important. Then fight with the feeling of duty, detached duty. Detachment means don't think of failure, success. Do your duty. Even in failure, you will have success because you did your duty. Right? Many people have this understanding that if I do my duty, I am successful in life. This is what Bhagavad Gita also teaches. Then he says you can do karma yoga. You do this because this is a duty in the shastras. Now you can offer it to the supreme lord. That's how it becomes karma yoga. You do it with that knowledge, the sankhya yoga knowledge, that you are not the body but you're the soul passing through that knowledge. Then the knowledge of the supreme, the knowledge of the Brahman. If you do it with knowledge, then sin won't touch you, because now that knowledge will drive away all the misunderstandings. You do it with dhyana on me. On me means on Krishna. Think about me and fight. Now there's a very nice verse, we'll go there. uh, Maybe it's translation. Okay, here. Let's see if exact is the word. Okay, a lot of them. Maybe I should. Oops. How it can say more? Any word doesn't say like that. Okay. Think about. Okay, we'll go by fight. A lot of 52, but we'll reach there. Ah, spelling mistake. Mam anusmara yuddhacha. Maybe I should search by that also. Mam anusmara yuddhacha. Mam anusmara yuddhacha. Mam anusmara yuddhacha. Mam anusmara yuddhacha. This is also very nice. Tasmat sarveshu kalushu. Mam anus. Oh yeah, this is the verse. What is this? 7, probably 11th, I think. 11.7 or 10.7. No, 8.7. 8.7. तस्मात् सर्वेषु कालेषु माम अनुस्मर युद्ध च मयि अर्पितो मनो बुद्धिर माम एवैष्यसि असंशयः. Arjuna, you think always of me in the form of Krishna. At the same time, carry out your prescribed duty. So how is saying, do your duty, think about me and do your duty. With all your activities dedicated to me, your mind, your intelligence fixed for me, you will attain me without doubt. Everything is dedicated to me, to Krishna. Then you will come back to me, asamshaya, without doubt. So a lot of dharma is explained, and then of course Krishna ends it with saying sarva dharma parityaja mam ekam sharanam vraja. You know, dedicate all your activities onto me. In the 11th chapter also there is very one nice verse which comes at the end. Yeah, this one. मत कर्म कृण मत परमो मद भक्त संग विवर्जितः निर्वैरः सर्वभूतेषु यस माम इति पांडवा. My dear Arjuna, he who engages in my pure devotional service. So think about me, pay obeisances to me, worship me, and become free from fruitive activities and mental speculation. Don't think about goals. In sense, don't think about the fruit. Work for me. Make me the supreme goal of your life. Krishna is the supreme goal of our life. And be friendly to everyone. Then you will come to me. Okay. So he talks about dharma. And what more does he talks about? Any more thoughts? Dharma, bhakti, both are there. Anything more that he says? Knowledge. All kinds of knowledge is there. There is knowledge of the soul is there, Brahman is there, Paramatma is there, Bhagavan is also there. Okay. Okay. Let me ask you this question. Opulence. Opulence means richness. Means you can say a lot of money, lot of prosperity. Okay. Why do you think Sanjay says wherever Krishna Arjuna are there will be a lot of prosperity? Why?
Actually, Krishna defines the meaning of God.
Okay.
Like,
yes, because he is the supreme personality of God.
Yeah.
Wherever the supreme personality of God is, there is where Lakshmi is also there.
Yes.
Okay. So Lakshmi is there wherever Krishna is there. Vijayaha, victory. Wherever Krishna is there is victory is there. But there is one more person. Dhanurdharaha. Why the word Dhanurdhara is used? What is the point of talking about the bow and arrow of Arjuna? What does it symbolizes?
No, he is a Kshatriya.
Kshatriya, yes, it symbolizes Kshatriya, the code of Kshatriya. You
Yeah.
know, Kshatriya Dharma, yes. Anything very specific for bow and arrow of Arjuna? He was the best bow and
Yes.
best bow and arrow
Archer.
person,
Yeah.
right? Best archer, yes. So with money, we need what? We need uh, so okay, money is resource. Okay, now we need is a skill or competence, right?
Yes.
So that is Arjuna is representing. He's representing skill, competence. Some people have money, but they don't have any skill. So what happens? They do bad investments. Money is lost, right? Some people have skills, but they don't have money. What happens? They remain poor or middle class, right?
Mm.
Exceptional power, bhutihi. This is related to both. Krishna is also having exceptional power, and Arjuna is also having power. Morality, niti, niti dharma, niti dharma. Niti means what? Chanakya niti. Hmm? Niti means you can say justice, you can say laws, you can say implementation of that law, implementation of justice. Hmm? You can say codes of the law. You can say um,
Being loyal, Prabhu.
yeah, loyal,
Okay.
yes. So everything is included in the niti. So there'll be
Niti.
highest niti wherever Krishna Arjuna is there. Why? Krishna knows the best niti in any situation. Arjuna is the one who will follow that and do it. Okay. Now, a very nice incident I will tell you. Ashwatthama. Now this is an incident that comes in Mahabharata at the end. So war has ended. Duryodhan is defeated. War has ended. Duryodhan is defeated. Three people of Duryodhan live. Who? Kritavarma, Kripacharya, and Ashwadhama. Okay, they are not killed. What does Ashwadhama do in the night? He kills the five sons of Draupadi,
Uh,
and he kills
mm.
brother of Draupadi, and he kills other members also, thinking that he will kill uh, the Pandavas in the night. So he was the terrorist in Mahabharata. Okay, generally a fight should be fought in the morning with the warrior on the other side who has weapons. Okay, if he doesn't have weapons, then hand to hand combat. But these were sleeping. So Ashwadhama killed five people plus many others. Then he brought their heads to Duryodhan. He brought their heads to Duryodhan. Then Duryodhan touched the head and crushed it. And he said, no, no, these are not Pandavas. These are not Pandavas, he said. Then the Pandavas came. They came and they saw that their children were killed. And they caught whom? Ashwadhama.
Ashwatthama.
Okay, they caught Ashwadhama. It's a very nice picture. Not here. We can take this. They bought Ashwadhama here. Very grainy picture. Maybe this one. Okay, they brought Ashwadhama And now Bhima was saying that we should kill him. Yudhishthir, Draupadi, and Nakul and Sahadev, they were telling not to kill him because he is the son of their spiritual master. He is the son of their teacher, Dronacharya. Now, Krishna took side of Draupadi and he said, no, no, don't kill him. But Bhima wanted to kill him. Now, Arjuna had this dilemma. What to do? Should I kill or not kill? Does anyone know what he did? Does anyone know what he did with Ashwadhama?
No, Prabhu.
So, it is said that you can insult a Kshatriya and that is equal to death. And you can insult him in many ways. So, they cut his hair off. There was a there was a diamond on his head. They removed that, and the moment when they removed that, he became this thing. He lost his power, and that's how Arjuna didn't kill him, but still killed him. So niti, the best niti in a very difficult situation he could perform. That is Arjuna. And who gave him all this knowledge? Krishna. Okay. Now, he says, my opinion. This is the answer to the first verse of Bhagavad Gita. Very interesting. After the whole Bhagavad Gita, Sanjaya says, the first question was asked in the very first verse of Bhagavad Gita. What was it? Dhritarashtra Vacha. Dhritarashtra asked this question. Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Yutsavaha Mamaka Pandavaschaiva Kim Kurvata Sanjaya. Sanjaya, tell me what is happening in Kurukshetra, which is also a Dharma Kshetra. It's a place of religion. My sons and Pandava's sons are there. What did they do? Kim Kurvata. What did they do? Then Sanjaya says, Arjuna is saying, I don't want to fight. Then Krishna gave the whole Bhagavad Gita. And then Sanjaya is saying, I think wherever there is Krishna and Arjuna, there will be power, opulence, niti, and finally Vijaya, victory. Okay? There will be victory. The purpose of asking this question was, he said, oh, it's a Dharma Kshetra. Did the Pandavas then stop fighting? Did they stop fighting? Sanjay says, no. I think there will be victory on whichever side Krishna and Arjuna is there. So indirectly he gave an answer to Dhritarashtra's first question. Okay? So let's enter into the purport by the Acharyas, by Srila Prabhupada. The Bhagavad Gita began with the inquiry of Dhritarashtra. He was hopeful of victory of his son, assisted by great warriors like Bhishma, Drona, Karna. He was hopeful that victory would be on his side. But after describing the scene of battlefield, Sanjaya told, you are thinking of victory, but my opinion is that wherever Krishna and Arjuna is present, there will be all good fortune. Not just victory, there will be good fortune also. He directly confirmed that Dhritarashtra could not expect victory on his side. Victory was certain for the side of Arjuna because Krishna was there. I will talk about this statement after we finish this. This statement has some meaning. Krishna's acceptance of post of charioteer for Arjuna was an exhibition of another opulence. Krishna is full of opulences and renunciation is one of them. There are many instances of this renunciation for Krishna. It's also a master of renunciation. So Krishna is a supreme lord, but he became the charioteer, the one who drives the chariot, driver of Arjuna. So he could give up his position as the supreme lord. As a great personality, he gave up and he became the driver. Does anyone in the material world becomes a driver of their servant? No, right? Krishna can
True.
do that. So he is master of renunciation. Renunciation means he is able to give up. He is not attached. So his own position is able to give up and he is attached to his devotees actually. The fight was actually between Duryodhana and Yudhishthir. Arjuna was fighting on behalf of his elder brother, Yudhishthir. Because Krishna and Arjuna were on the side of Yudhishthir, Yudhishthir's victory was certain. So he indicated Yudhishthir's victory is certain. Why? Krishna and Arjuna is on their side. The battle was to decide who would rule the world, and Sanjay predicted that the power would be transferred to Yudhishthir. So he predicted that. It is also predicted here that Arjuna, Yudhishthir, after gaining victory in his battle, would flourish more and more. Not only he was righteous and pious, but he was also a strict moralist. He never spoke a lie. So he's indicating Yudhishthir is moralist. He has great niti. So it will flourish. There will be great opulence. There are many less intelligent people who take Bhagavad Gita to be a discussion between two friends on the battlefield. But such a book cannot be called scriptures. It is not a discussion happening in a bus stop between two friends. No, it happened in a battlefield. It was not on some strategy. No, it is the highest spiritual discussion. Some may protest that Krishna incited Arjuna to fight. What do you think? Definitely, Krishna said to Arjuna, fight. Ma manusmara yuddhacha. Is this wrong or is this right? What is your opinion? For those who say, oh, Bhagavad Gita is a book of violence. Hmm? Any thought that comes to your mind? If someone says Bhagavad Gita is a book of violence, why are you studying? Hmm?
To gain a knowledge.
Okay, gaining knowledge. But you can do that reading other book now. Why to read this violent book?
To be more specific, spiritual knowledge.
That's fine. Spiritual knowledge is fine. One may argue, you see, Gandhi, he spoke of ahimsa. And Bhagavad Gita is talking about fighting. I like to follow Gandhi. Ahimsa, non-violence. What is the answer?
Prabhu, actually, it is uh, you know uh, people who are not righteous, like they never uh, perform their duties.
Hmm.
When Draupadi was insulted, and uh, uh, Bhishma was there, and
Yeah, yeah.
all other elder people were there, and they couldn't do
Hmm.
anything.
Hmm.
But if even though they are capable of stopping that event, they didn't.
They didn't stop. Yes.
Yeah, they didn't stop. So Krishna tells Arjuna that you have to punish them, or you're killing the body, not the soul.
Oh, that is fine.
Yeah.
But why we have to punish them? Just to kill the body? They did something which should not be done, right?
Yes.
According to Kshatriya code.
Yes.
So, if we see a policeman who sees his own brother committing crime, okay, what do you expect from that policeman to do?
To take legal action
Even though it is his own brother, he
on.
should take legal action.
He
He
should.
should catch him.
Yes.
And if his brother tries to run away, he should catch him. Now, if his
Yes.
brother shoots at him, then what the policeman is expected to do?
Yeah.
What do you think? committing crime, he's kidnapping somebody and he's shooting at his own brother who is policeman. What should the policeman do? Should they allow him to just go away or what?
Kill him.
Yeah, you just shoot back.
Yes.
So this is what Krishna said.
Yes.
You shoot back to those who didn't stand for dharma.
Yes.
They insulted Draupadi. They tried to kill you so many times. Now, even after promising that they will give you back your kingdom, they are not ready to give back. And moreover, whoever is supporting now Duryodhan, they are immoral now.
Mm.
So you should fight with them. So this point that incited Arjuna to fight, fighting is not immoral. Okay, fighting is not immoral. The purpose of fighting will decide whether it is moral or immoral.
Mm.
So Krishna made Arjuna understand the purpose. Bhagavad Gita is the instruction in morality. The purpose was that those who were not moral should be punished. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. The supreme instruction of morality is in the 9th chapter. Manmana mad bhakto madhyajin namaskru. Become my devotee of Krishna. See, this is the highest morality. It is the essence of all religion. To essence. Essence means what? Essence means?
Summary. Or
No, it's not exactly summary.
brief.
No, it's not brief. Essence means intrinsic nature or okay. Essence. The basic nature of the thing. Okay.
Mm.
The original substance. You can say like that. It's not a summary or something. The original substance of all religion is what? Ultimately to surrender to Krishna. Okay. Sar. You know. Sar sometimes is said to be summary, but it's more like the gist.
Mm.
It's more like gist. It's not a summary or something, it's a gist. English doesn't have right words. It has 2-3 words. Gist means the real point of an action. What is the real point of the religion? Ultimately, it is to surrender to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. Okay, become his devotee. And that essence is there in Bhagavad Gita. The instruction of Bhagavad Gita constitute the supreme process of knowledge, of religion and of morality. All other processes may be purifying, may lead to this process, but the last instruction of Gita is the last word in all morality, that is surrender to Krishna. That is the verdict of the 18th chapter. You just surrender to Krishna. From Bhagavad Gita, we understand that to realize oneself by philosophical speculation, by meditation is one process. Okay, many processes are there. One of them is philosophical speculation, Jnana Marga, Dhyana Marga, meditation. But to fully surrender to Krishna is the highest perfection. This is the essence of teaching of Bhagavad Gita. But ultimately one should come to this point that I need to take Sharanam of Krishna. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. That one mantra many people know. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. I take shelter of Shri Krishna. This is the essence of teachings of Bhagavad Gita. The path of regulative principles according to the orders of social life and according to the different courses of religion may be confidential path of religion, of knowledge. But although the rituals of religion are confidential, meditation, cultivation and knowledge are still more confidential. And surrender to Krishna is the most confidential instruction. See, religion, Vedic religion starts with Varna Ashrama. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasi. You follow these things. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Deeper than that is you do meditation by chanting Om or some mantra. You cultivate knowledge. Just don't do karma, just don't think of going to the heavenly planets, but cultivate knowledge for what? Knowledge about, higher spiritual truths from the Upanishads. Are you this body? Are you the soul? What is karma? Huh? How things are working? Who is the Supreme Lord? And once you understand who is the Supreme Lord, surrender unto Him. That is the most confidential. So, in 3-4 lines, the essence of Bhagavad Gita is explained. Another feature of Bhagavad Gita is that actual truth of the Supreme Person of Godhead, that the actual truth is the Supreme Person of Godhead, Krishna. Like you said, Krishna is the Supreme. Nowhere in the Vedas, in the Vedas, what is written? Tattvamasi. You are that. Right? Aham Brahmasmi. You are Brahman. But who is Parabrahman? Who is that? Is not talked about. Bhagavad Gita is the only literature where the Parabrahman speaks. And he says, I am Parabrahman. Aham Sarvasya Prabhu. In the 15th chapter, we discuss this. No? The very end, this particular verse comes. There is two class of men. One is fallible, infallible. Those who are fallible, they will be in the material world. Those who are infallible, they are in the spiritual world. Besides these two, there is a greatest living entity, the Supreme Soul. Uttama Purushastavanya. Paramati Uddhata Yalokotroyam Avishya Bhivarti Abhyaya Ishvara. Paramatma, there is Paramatma. Okay? Apart from the two souls, or apart from these two categories, fallible, infallible category, there is Paramatma. I am that Paramatma. Yasma Sharam Atito Aham. Aham means me. Aksharadapi Chottamaha. Atosmi Loke Vedecha Praditaha Purushottama. I am that Purusha Uttama. Whoever knows this, that I am Supreme Personality of Godhead, I am Purusha Uttama, Yoma Meva Masamudo Janati Purushottatam. Janana. You must have heard this word Janana in Hindi. So it's coming from here. Janati. What Janati? Mam Purushottama. Krishna is Purushottama. Asam Mudo. Without doubt, if you understand that Krishna is Param, Krishna is the Purusha Uttama. What will you do? Bhajati Mam. Sarva Bhavena Bharata. Bhajati Mam means you will do devotional service onto Krishna. You will start doing bhakti to Krishna. Okay. So in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna openly says this. I am that Paramatma. I am that Bhagavan. Everything comes from me. I give knowledge, forgetfulness. From the whole Vedas, I am to be known. Right? From the whole Vedas, who is to be known? Vedesha Sarver Aham Ev Vedyo. Vedesha Sarver. Sarver means all. Of all of the Vedas, Aham. I am to be known. Vedyo. Vedyo means to be known. By all the Vedas, I am to be known. Okay. Where are we? Absolute truth is realized in three features. Impersonal Brahman, localized Paramatma, ultimately Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. Some 2 weeks back we discussed that. Perfect knowledge of perfect knowledge of absolute truth means perfect knowledge of Krishna. If one understands Krishna, then all the departments of knowledge are part and parcel of the understanding. If we understand Krishna, everything we understand. If we don't understand Krishna but have whole knowledge of Vedas, then we don't understand. It's like that. Krishna is transcendental, for he is always situated in his eternal internal potency. The living entities are manifested of his energy and are divided into 2 classes: eternally conditioned, eternally liberated. Such living entities are innumerable. So this is what we read, in 15.19. There are 2 types of. One is they are in the material world, Nitya, Baddha, eternally conditioned, eternally liberated, Nitya Siddha. They are living in the spiritual world. Among those 2, There is a separate one who is Krishna, and he is the supreme. And what he does in this material energy, he sets up time. Once he sets up time, we are in this material world taking new bodies. That's it. So in Bhagavad Gita, 5 principal subject matters have been discussed. Five subject matters, okay, have been discussed. Principle. What are those? Bhagavan, Supreme Personal Godhead. Prakriti, material knowledge, material nature actually. Jiva, the living entities, you and me, okay. Eternal time, Kala, all kinds of activities, Karma. These 5 things are discussed. Who is eternal here? Supreme Personal Godhead is eternal. Jiva is eternal. Material nature is changing, so it is temporary. Time is also changing, temporary. All kinds of activities are there, but it is changing, temporary. Who is eternal? Krishna and us. All is dependent on the Supreme Personal Godhead, Krishna. All concepts of absolute truth, impersonal Brahman, localized Paramatma, and other transcendental conception exist within the category of understanding the Supreme Personal Godhead. Although superficially the Supreme Personal Godhead, the living entity, material nature, and time appears to be different. See, they all appear to be different, but actually they are connected with Krishna. He is the controller, but the Supreme is always different. So he is different, but everything is under his control. This is called as Achinta Bheda Bheda Tattva, inconceivable oneness and difference. We are one with the Lord in quality but not in quantity. He is having the full control. We don't have that control. The living entity in his original position is pure spirit. He is just like an atomic particle of the Supreme Spirit. Thus, Sri Krishna may be compared to the sun and living entities to the sunshine. Okay. See, we are part and parcel of Krishna, right? So we are like sunshine, sun rays, and Krishna is like the sun, right? If a sunshine comes in the room, what do we say? What do we say in English? What do we say? It's a very typical sentence in English. We say the sun has come in the room, right? You
Yes,
heard
it's
that?
true.
Did the sun come?
No.
No. Why do we say the sun has come? Actually, we don't differentiate between sunshine and sun. That's the point. In quality, they are one, but quantity, no. The sun, if the sun comes in our room, we will not exist. Everything will be destroyed, right? So
Yes.
that quantity is not there in the sunshine, but the quality is there. The light quality, the heat quality is there. But if the quantity of that heat and light is there, no, right? So the sun and the sunshine are oneness, but they are simultaneously different, right? You got this point?
Yeah, yes, Prabhu. Yeah.
Yeah, they are one only, but they are simultaneously different. So this is what Achinta Bheda Abheda Tattva is, that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave to us. Because living entities are marginal energy of Krishna, we are God's particle, not God. Okay. They have a tendency to contact. Now we see sunshine. Can we block the sunshine? Can we block the sunshine?
No, no.
We can block. No, we can put
Ah,
a paper, our
it's
hand,
abstract.
we can block.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can we block the sun?
No.
No, right? It has such a power that we will be obliterated. You understand? So the sunshine, it doesn't have that full power of the sun. Okay, it has some power of the sun. Similarly, we living entities have little power. So we can be overcome. You understand this point? We can be overcome. Who can overcome us? The material energy of the Lord, the Maya, or the spiritual energy, that is Lakshmi. So either we take shelter of Maya or we take shelter of Lakshmi. When we take shelter of Maya, what happens? We say we are in Maya or we are in illusion, right? When we take shelter of Lakshmi, then what happens? Then what we say? Then we say we are doing bhakti. right?
Mm.
When we do bhakti, ultimately we are taking shelter of the spiritual energy of Krishna. That is Lakshmi, Rukmini, Sita, Radharani. Okay?
Okay.
When we are too much interested in this world, we are taking shelter of
Maya.
Maya Devi. Who is Maya Devi? 9 days we celebrate, right?
Durga
Navaratri.
Devi. Yeah.
What is that?
Durga Devi, Prabhu.
Durga Devi. Now Durga Devi has something in her hands. What is that?
Trishul.
Trishul. What is that Trishul means? Adi Bhautik, Adi Daivik, Adi Adhyatmik Klesha. Three things she is forcing on us. Miseries due to body, mind, and other people, surroundings. And Adi Daivik, sorry. Adi Daivik is through the Devatas. Earthquake, flood, and all that, famines. This is how we are living in this world. Okay, this is Durga Devi. What is there in Lakshmi's hand?
Lotus, Prabhu.
Hmm. Where is the Trishul in her hand? Hmm? It's not there only. So when we take shelter of Lakshmi, we then find happiness. Durga. Durga means fort, and she is the fortress. And we want to trouble, so she will trouble us. But the moment we understand, we don't want to trouble now anybody. We don't want to. We want to serve Krishna. Then we'll get transferred to Lakshmi. And under her guidance, we will do bhakti. Okay? In other words, the living entity is situated between two energies of the Lord. Okay? Either in Maya or in spiritual energy. Okay? And because he belongs to the spiritual superior energy of the Lord, he has a particle of independence. Now we have that independent choice to make either here or here. Hmm? Like children, they have that independent choice. Either they have to go out and play with their friends, or they be inside with their mothers. Right?
Mm.
As a child, it has two options. You be with mother or you go out on your own. So when we are on our own, we are in Maya, isn't it?
Yes, Prabhu.
When we are with our mother, we are happy. It's like that. So that independence is given to us. Krishna doesn't force. He says, okay, okay, go. You want to go, go. So this whole material world is created for that purpose only. By proper using of that independence, when we get too much of fatkas from this world, when we get frustrated in this world, we come back to Krishna. We come back to our mother. Vedas is the mother. And then the Vedas, they say how to surrender to Krishna. And Krishna comes and he says how to surrender to him. Bhagavad Gita, all knowledge is there. Thus he attains normal condition in pleasure giving potency. He attains his normal condition. Pleasure giving potency means what? Like a mother. This is pleasure giving potency now with Lakshmi, like that. With Durga, it is not pleasure giving. Is it pleasure giving? Huh? Whenever we see Durga, uh, Devi, what is she doing? Huh?
Threatening us, Prabhu.
Yeah, she's killing somebody, right? Famous
Yeah.
photo. Huh? She's smiling and killing. But Lakshmi doesn't do like that. When we surrender nicely, we want to surrender to Krishna, then everything comes. Prosperity, everything comes. Vijaya, three things comes, right? Three, four things come. What it comes? Shrir, Vijaya, Bhutir, Niti. These four things come. Opulence comes, victory comes, exceptional power comes, morality comes. Okay. So there is one last thing I wanted to tell. Victory was certain for the side because Krishna was there. There was a situation when Krishna was not with Arjuna. Okay. Was Arjuna victorious? No. So it so happened that Krishna, he left this planet. Okay. There's a very nice story. Krishna, a little longer story, but we'll start with the end. So Krishna had this huge family of his. He own had 16,108 into 10 children. Okay, that was his own personal family. Apart from that, Yadus were too many. So now how to make the planet free of all these Yadus? So he devised a plan. One sadhu gave a curse that you Yadus, you will fight with each other and die. So he used that curse, and all these Yadu Vasis, they fought with each other and died. Only two remained, Krishna and Balram. Then they said, now everybody gone. Earth is free of the warriors, so we'll also go. So Krishna left. When Krishna left, so many of his wives were there in Dwarka. Arjuna said, I will get all of them to Indraprasth, Hastinapur. So Arjuna was trying to get them on the road to Hastinapur. There, some uh, some common people fought with him, and they defeated him, and they were able to take all those wives with them. And when he came to Yudhishthir Maharaj, he was dejected. He was dejected. He was saying, huh? How could this happen? I am such a expert archer. I couldn't protect them. Then he told Yudhishthir, why we won the war? Why I am so expert? Why always I never had defeat? Because Krishna was there. But now when Krishna is not there, there's no victory for me. So this story is there in Bhagavatam. So that's why, both sides are explained. When Krishna was there, Arjuna was victorious. When Krishna was not there, Arjuna was not victorious. So therefore, this statement is made. It has a very deep meaning. Okay. So let's open up for some questions or comments. Any question or comment anyone has? Any question or comment?
So this is the last shloka, right?
This is the last shloka, not the last session.
Yeah.
See, what I'm planning for from next week is there is one more thing to be discussed which we didn't discuss. That is the introduction. So we will do the introduction after completing the whole Bhagavad Gita because everything is summarized here also. So we'll go through this from next week. And then once we finish the introduction, then we will do Yamuna Charya's summary study on Bhagavad Gita. He summarizes the whole Bhagavad Gita, 666 chapters, then every chapter like that.
Okay.
So any questions or comments?
No.
Okay.